The Supreme Leader, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei. Ayatollah Ali Khamenei is a name that resonates with power and influence. As the supreme leader of Iran, he stands at the apex of the country's complex political and religious hierarchy. Khamenei's word is law, shaping the destiny of millions within Iran and influencing geopolitics far beyond its borders. His tenure, spanning over 3 decades, has been marked by both challenges and triumphs. Born in 1939 in Mashhad, Iran, Khamenei's early life was steeped in religious scholarship. He rose through the ranks of the clergy, becoming a prominent figure in the Islamic Revolution. Following the revolution, he served in various governmental roles, including President of Iran. The death of Ayatollah Ruhollah Khomeini catapulted Khamenei to the position of Supreme Leader. As Supreme Leader, Khamenei's influence extends far beyond the traditional realms of religious leadership. He is the ultimate decision-maker in all matters of state, overseeing the judiciary, the military, and the media. His pronouncements on political, economic, and social issues carry the weight of law. Understanding Khamenei's worldview is crucial for comprehending modern Iran. Khamenei's leadership has been shaped by his unwavering commitment to the principles of the Islamic Revolution. He views the United States as the primary adversary of Iran. He has also been a staunch supporter of Palestinian resistance against Israel. These core beliefs have profoundly influenced Khamenei's approach to domestic and foreign policy. The Iron Fist, Khamenei's control over dissent. Khamenei's rule is marked by a firm grip on power and low tolerance for dissent. His regime cracks down on opposition, targeting activists, journalists, and artists. This approach creates a climate of fear and self-censorship. The government has a sophisticated apparatus of control and repression. Intelligence agencies monitor and neutralize perceived threats. Surveillance, infiltration, and arbitrary arrests are common. The judiciary hands down harsh sentences to dissidents. Charges of spreading propaganda silence critics. These charges target human rights lawyers, filmmakers, and bloggers. Blogger Hossein Darakhshan's imprisonment exemplifies this intolerance. The suppression extends to organizations and institutions. Independent media outlets are shut down, and journalists harassed. Universities face pressure, with critical academics dismissed or arrested. This crackdown stifles open debate and critical thinking in society. Nuclear ambitions, a balancing act on the world stage. Iran's nuclear program has been a perennial source of tension and a defining issue of Khamenei's reign. While Tehran maintains that its nuclear ambitions are purely peaceful, aimed at energy production and scientific advancement, the international community has long harbored suspicions about its potential military dimensions. This mistrust, fueled by Iran's clandestine nuclear activities and its refusal to fully cooperate with international inspectors, has led to years of sanctions and diplomatic standoffs. Khamenei's stance on the nuclear issue has been a complex one, marked by a mix of defiance and pragmatism. He has repeatedly insisted on Iran's right to develop nuclear technology for peaceful purposes, framing the issue as one of national sovereignty and resistance against Western pressure. He has also overseen the expansion of Iran's nuclear program during periods of heightened tension, viewing it as a deterrent against foreign aggression and a bargaining chip in negotiations. The 2015 nuclear deal, formerly known as the Joint Comprehensive Plan of Action, JCPOA, represented a watershed moment in Iran's nuclear saga. Negotiated between Iran and the P5+1, China, France, Russia, the United Kingdom, the United States plus Germany, the agreement imposed strict limits on Iran's nuclear activities in exchange for the lifting of sanctions. While hailed by many as a diplomatic triumph, the deal faced fierce opposition from hardliners in both Iran and the United States. The Trump administration's decision to withdraw from the JCPOA in 2018 and reimpose sanctions on Iran dealt a severe blow to the agreement and plunged the nuclear issue back into crisis. Iran responded by gradually reducing its compliance with the deal's restrictions, enriching uranium to higher levels, and limiting access for international inspectors. This tit-for-tat escalation has raised fears of a renewed nuclear arms race in the Middle East and heightened tensions between Iran and the West. Section 4. Regional Power Play. Khamenei's Middle Eastern Chessboard. Khamenei's foreign policy aims to expand Iran's influence and counter the U.S. He cultivates alliances and supports armed proxies. This has made Iran a major player, but fueled instability. Khamenei supports Shia groups like Hezbollah in Lebanon. He bolsters Assad in Syria and backs Shia militias in Iraq. These alliances extend Iran's influence. Khamenei's ambitions conflict with Saudi Arabia, a key U.S. ally. Their rivalry fuels regional instability and conflicts.